hatujajiandaa vizuri. Kama ugonjwa utaongezeka Siaya, hatujui hawa wagonjwa tutawapeleka wapi.
Right now we are in fear.
Just a day after President Uhuru Kenyatta ordered the county governments to set aside isolation facilities of at least 300 beds to handle an upsurge of infections when various restrictions are lifted and country finally opens up, the Ministry of Health has now directed the county emergency response teams to factor in the availability of these facilities in their planned activities to combat the fast-spreading virus.
We urge them to take advantage of a 2-week period. Within the next 2 weeks, we accelerate it and ensure that the directive of the minimum 300 beds is achieved.
Kagwe further warning bar owners operating as though there were no directives barring them from conducting business in the wake of this pandemic, calling for individual responsibility and adhering to the measures put in place to counter the spread of the virus.
The more we open up, the more responsibility is given to Kenyans themselves. So I want to emphasize on the importance of individual responsibility in this fight. As we consider opening up more and more, it will be important that every person plays his or her role in the quest to limit the spread of the infections.
This even as the number of infected people in the country rises to 2,767 after 167 more people test positive for Covid-19.
There's a huge number from truck drivers in Busia and the other border counties. For instance, Nairobi has 54 cases. Mombasa has 47 cases, while Busia has 28 cases. Now, in the case of Busia, we realize that these are essentially truck drivers, but we are also going to have a government direct intervention in the Busia County because of the rising numbers that they have got there. But even the other counties are also increasing in numbers, including counties like Kiambu, now growing at 14 new cases. Uasin Gishu with some 11 cases. The Uasin Gishu, the 11 cases come from Soy. Soy has got 5, Tabo 3, and there is a case from Kapseret, from cases. So it's spreading in the counties.
Of the 167, the highest number ever of new cases to be recorded in the country, the Ministry of Health says 125 are male and the rest female, with the youngest being an 11-year-old.
Today we have also discharged some 46 patients, which is a good number for discharge. But I wish we were discharging as many as we are bringing in. Which brings the number of recoveries now to 752.
Meanwhile, one more person has lost the battle to the disease, raising the fatality tally to 84. Gloria Milimu, K24, Punchline.